Okay, hi brothers and sisters, this is Eric. Thank you for joining me. Now, I've not been able to get to the messages for the past couple of days because I'm now at my wife's village, and there are a lot of guests that I have to receive every day. And so anyway, I'll eventually get to the messages. I mean, I sort of randomly glanced at some of the questions. Okay, so I'll eventually answer the questions. Okay, if need be. Okay, so I want to bring you a very interesting update about what just happened at the Vatican. Now, what just happened at the Vatican is that there is going to be this new batch of Swiss Guard recruits. Okay, and there will be a swearing in ceremony where where this group of new Swiss Guard recruits will pledge their allegiance to Francis. Now, why is this interesting? Because for those of you who have been following me for some time, you know who I think Francis is. Now, he's not the false prophet as popularly taught or and thought. Okay, because there is no criteria for the false prophet at all. In fact, the false prophet comes after the Antichrist, not before, because the leader of the beast system, the second one, is the false prophet, while the first one is the Antichrist. So how can a false prophet come before the Antichrist? Okay, so those who say that this is what John the Baptist paving the way for that, I mean that is biblically wrong because it doesn't fit the chronology. All right. So anyway, I think that Francis is the man of sin who can only be revealed as the son of perdition after the rapture. Okay, and Revelation 13 tells us, that he's going to be assassinated, isn't it? So he's going to receive a fatal wound. In fact, if you read carefully in Revelation 13, it says that the wound will be caused by a sword. Okay, so who are the ones that are physically closest to Francis? Now, if you look at wherever he goes, right, any speaking engagement, there will always be two Swiss guards, one to his left and one to his right. So, and these new Swiss guard recruits, they may not have the same kind of loyalty, and I believe that one of them will become a traitor, and one of the new recruits will most likely be the assassin. Okay, maybe either from pressure within the Vatican, or maybe he's paid by some outsider or whatever, But there's no one that can get as close to Francis as the Swiss guards. I mean, sometimes you see the old cardinals standing or sitting next to him, right? But I mean, how can they possibly be the one carrying out the assassination? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now the Bible tells us that the Antichrist will be the man of sin will be revealed as the son of perdition only after the rapture. So I believe that we are very, 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 very close to the rapture. Okay, so this is a short update. Now the channel name is called Rome Reports. So you can actually go to the Rome Reports channel, and I really suggest that you subscribe to this channel, so to receive whatever important updates there are, big or small, that comes out of the Vatican, and they do quite a good job of consistently updating the world with what is happening at the Vatican. All right, especially the moves that Francis, the man of sin, is making. Okay, soon after the rapture, only will he then be revealed as the son of perdition. So right now, he's just a man of sin. I've done many videos on Francis in the past. You can actually scroll down my video list. All right. Uh, I'm sorry I I didn't do a good archiving job. So one of these days I will get down to sorting out it into different folders or whatever. But for the time being, I'm so sorry about that. Okay. So and there is one very interesting one that I did about the assassination. Okay, because remember it says Second Thessalonians chapter 2. All right, it says that and he will sit in the temple of God, showing that he is God. Now, I believe, right, that he will be sitting as in when he's assassinated, right, he will be lying face up in the coffin. So, sitting in the temple of God means he'll be sitting upright in the inside the coffin in the temple, right? And Because why is he not standing in the temple? Because when you look at the high priest performing the sacrifices, they're always standing before the altar, right? All right. So they will not be they'll be standing in front of the altar, not sitting in front of the altar. So I believe that it is about Francis resurrected and sitting inside the coffin, sitting upright inside the coffin. Okay, so guys, I'll leave you with that. All right. So thank you for joining me. See you in my next update. Come, Lord Jesus.